Hello students, today we are going to discuss about our new topic, that is the end of bipolarity. Now here we are discussing the concept of bipolarity. Bipolarity means the two groups, the two superpowers. So in the bipolar world, there were two superpowers, USA and USSR. So we have discussed earlier in the previous chapter about Cold War era. So this is just linked with the same concept, that the world was divided into two groups. One was a capitalist group, another one was the socialist group. So both the groups were headed by USA and USSR respectively. Hence the whole world became a bipolar world. So two superpowers were confronting with each other. They were battling with each other in the areas of nuclear race, space race, as well as in many other political aspects. So nuclear race was the main concept here, because here both the countries were making more and more nuclear weapons, more and more nuclear missiles. So as we saw earlier in the Cuban Missile Crisis, like USSR planted some nuclear missiles in Cuba, and because of that the nuclear missile crisis arose, which gave rise to a political disturbance between the two superpowers. So this is one example related with the nuclear race. Another one is space race. Like USSR started space exploration, so in response to that, USA also started space exploration. They started sending their cosmonaut and astronaut into the space. So this also led to a space race between the two superpowers, and the whole world was divided into two groups. One was the Western Alliance, that is related with capitalist ideology. Another one was Eastern Alliance, related with socialist ideology. So here bipolarity means the two groups, the two different ideologies, and the countries who were favoring them. So here we are discussing the same concept again, bipolarity. Now coming to the next topic, that is the disintegration of USSR. So USSR stands for Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. There were 15 member nations. So these 15 member nations constituted USSR. So USSR was mainly headed by Russia, because Russia was the largest country in USSR. And still we see that according to the area, Russia is the largest country in the world. So here USSR was a large area occupied by 15 member nations, in which Russia was the biggest one. And hence USSR followed the concept of socialism. It is also called communism. So the concept of socialism or communism was followed in USSR. So USSR practiced this ideology, and due to this the whole property, the whole land, the whole resources, natural resources, railways, etc., were completely under the control of government. So the government of USSR was completely controlling all the resources. Hence the system in the economy was a closed system. It was a closed economy. On the other hand, if we compare it with capitalist countries like USA, compare with the economy of USA, we find it was a open economy. But here in USSR, the economy was a closed economy, because they haven't allowed any foreign direct investment. They did not allow any foreign company to come in their country and invest a huge sum of money, a huge sum of capital. So here we find that socialism or communism was restrictive to foreign investment, and therefore the growth of economy was stagnant. It was completely under observation of the government. So the progress rate or the progress growth was not so much as compared to the capitalist countries. So this is one factor which gave rise to economic dissatisfaction among the 15 member countries, and slowly they started keeping themselves away from the USSR. So the three countries, Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania. These three countries separated itself from the group USSR, and they left the group. They became free from socialist pattern of economy, and this gave rise to the disintegration process of USSR. And slowly in 15 years, from 1975 to 1991, the whole group USSR was disintegrated finally in the year 1991. And we will discuss about some causes of its disintegration in the next video.